Welcome to the Solemn Vanguard channel. Today we had a product stream type of deal, and so we have a lot more news to cover when it comes to Vanguard. As always, if you still need any Vanguard cards, you can go to 50cards.shop. They still have set 8 pre-orders. Now, from what I've been told, set 8 is like their best-selling set ever. So like set 8 is just huge. Set 8 is all the hype. So he ordered even more, and so there's pre-orders up again on the site. Use the code Solemn for a discount. Then zerodamagegaming.com if you still need a beautiful playmat or you want to up your Vanguard skills with the Vanguard Mastery course. And finally, let's get into the news. So first of all, for set 9, we are actually getting reprints for the effect triggers. This is something people have been asking for a little while. They were starting to get quite expensive, you know, even though each of them were maybe like $5 a pop and so forth, some 7, some 3. Once you start adding that up, you need 4 of the one and then maybe 3 of another. That starts adding up. It really added to the price of Overdress, and so now they're being reprinted once again. Speaking of reprints, we also get some triple rare reprints in set 9. Now, some of these I get and some of these I don't. So the Trick Moon, awesome. Swirler, also awesome. Inlet, also awesome. And then the 2 other ones, I'm like, really? I understand they don't have like the best slots though. Those are a bit sussy, but the rest, awesome. You know, people have been crying a lot about the price of Swirler and Inlet in particular. So it's good that they are being reprinted. Though I'm a bit questionable, let's say, on the fact that they're triple rare. You know, if you want to reprint things regularly and you want to teach people, look, if cards are going to be too rare, too hard to find, go up in price too much, we will reprint them. Awesome. Really good initiative. But if you're then also going to do that in the exact same rarity as the original, sure, you can say, oh, then they will be hard enough to pull to where the price won't crash completely and people won't feel, you know, burned out. You won't ruin stores either. But you do make them just as cool as the original. That is where I think, maybe these could have been just double rare or even common, but then just make them equally rare as a triple rare. This way, you don't destroy stores, but you also don't make people feel bad about buying their cards. Because right now you're like, oh, a new set drops, you know, imagine set 11 drops. And you're like, oh, this very best card is really nice, but it's too expensive. I'm not gonna buy it. Because in 6 or 8 months, there might be a reprint and it'll look the same. That is something bad to teach your customers. This is purely from, you know, the business perspective. Yu-Gi-Oh! Does this quite well overall. Because you have to remember when you look at a card game, sure, in an ideal world for players, all the cards would be $0. But in an ideal world for stores, the cards have value so they can, you know, support the game, so they can host tournaments, so they can sell product. So there has to be a balance there. And I think triple rare, exactly the same reprints, are pushing it too much in one direction. So next, we also found out that Booster Set 10 apparently contains Bang Dream cards. Now, I don't know if this means that the whole set is Bang Dream cards or it just has, you know, some Bang Dream cards sprinkled in there. Then we're getting a festival collection once again. So it looks like there's going to be an early type of release at the Daivangasai, you know, the festival thingy, basically. That's why it's a festival collection. And then afterwards, you have the real release. As always, festival collections, you know, in the past, the cards weren't super strong, but some of them were really solid, or they often had like side grades. They don't tend to creep the game too much, but, you know, some of them are still useful to pick up. We'll see if that's the same here. These bosses on the cover are also pretty odd. They kind of look like Cray Elementals, but they aren't because, you know, one of them looks like watery and the other one looks fiery. So I'm assuming one is Kether or maybe even Dark States and the other must be Dragon Empire or something along those lines. Next, we also had an announcement for premium and V-premium reprints in a new type of booster. Like, it's a reprint main booster. So they consider it a main booster, but at the same time, it's focused on reprints. Now, others are saying, hey, if it's reprint main boosters, you know, focused on reprints, maybe it can also have new cards still. Again, that is pure speculation. For now, we know for sure it has reprints, but we don't know if it also has other new cards. Though I'm hoping. Like, I really don't want Premium and V to never get new cards. I really liked Premium collections bringing new Strides and afterwards new G-Guardians. It would also be kind of weird if V stopped having main support. You know, if it's just the same cards forever. That would be kind of weird. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. I'm gonna assume that VRs are finally getting their reprint here because the VR protection, I believe, should be gone when this comes out. So maybe some of these VRs will finally be affordable. So that is all for today. I hope you found this very interesting. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you need to pre-order any Vanguard cards, go to 50cards.shop and use the code Solemn. If you still need a beautiful playmat, go to zerodamagegaming.com and use the code Solemn. Also, we now have Nitro's beanies, a Nitro's hoodie, Eva beanies, an Eva hoodie, and also backpacks. So, you know, there's a lot of really cool stuff stuff on zerodamagegaming.com. Use the code Solemn for a discount, and I will see you soon. Ciao.